Hello guys, this is Behemoth here, and this is Analytic Thursday 2. Now we're on Pearl River map, again with the SGTA clan, and this is under the command of Wasp, actually. I'm always getting them mixed up, Wasp and Ding. And this was actually under the command of Wasp himself. So, initial thoughts was the valley. This is a new map and not a whole lot of tactics for it right now. So, heavies to the valley, all the rest to the other side where most of the mediums in random battles will come up. The artillery will position there somewhere where they can hit either the valley and the hilly area. So I'm following valley right here. We're going to take up a ambush position right now. If any rush comes through here, then we should be able to pick them apart. The 50 spotted. He spots some of our tanks, but not all of them, and a Hellcat. So this is our position right now, but there is no rush. So what is it? What's going to happen? Let's head over to the Advanced Tactical Center right now. So here we are in ambushing positions. Our heavies are in the little valley. Me and the Valu are aiming this way. Two other KV-1S are aiming from that way, and a supportive M6 in the back. Of any heavy rush, an all-out rush will come through the valley, then we will take them apart with our pretty nice setup that we have here. 5 heavy tanks with a lot of damage. Unfortunately, well, is it fortunate? I don't know, but there's only a little scout which we can't shoot because he's behind the hills, and the TV is over there. Both of them are going to fall back in just a moment, but even if the enemy wouldn't go through the valley and they would go through the other side, the hilly side, then they would be spotted by our T50 right here, or our cluster of TDs and a medium tank right here. So if anything comes from either that side or this side, then we would have spotted. If they come through here, we would have spotted them and we would have known their position. Even when they go through the city, they would have been spotted by a cluster. And they would have taken shots to the sides, and artillery would have had easy shots on them right here. Or even onto the valley right here. Or even over here. So all sides are pretty well covered right now. No enemies are, well, some enemies are spotted, but not an entire force, just an expeditionary force. So how does it turn out? Well, if any rush would have gotten in through the city, we would have known. So this little cluster of TDs and medium tanks will go to the scout position, and the scout will go forward in just a bit. So let's see how that turns out. So no rushing coming, at least not that we are thinking, so we need to take up a more advanced position. If they are hiding near the bridge, then we should be able to pick them apart right there. Just waiting a little bit, getting it into a more better position, seeing if anything comes through. Nope, nothing yet. That group is going forward. Do they spot anything? No, they do not. So, me, Volu, and the M6, which is tank compression, are going forward. They might be able in that little. They might be able to be in that little dip right there, but they weren't. So secondary positioning. We've gone a bit further with our heavies. So we've known have a better spot at the bridge if anything tries to cross it. Still, the M6 is in the back providing covering fire. If anything comes over the bridge, then would have put a whole lot of damage into him with targeting fire with our 4 KV-1Ss and a M6. Now, the T-50 of the enemy team and the Hellcat have retreated to a safe position back to their base. We do not know where they are, but we know they've retreated. They're no longer there. Now, our scout is patrolling this road. He's going a bit forward, and this is his road. He's patrolling it, seeing if anything comes around. If he spots anything right over here or here, then what he will do is loop around, go to the backside. Because if he pulls anything in the open, then RD can hit him very easily. And if he chases further and artillery misses him, then we still have our cluster of TVs and the medium tank that can support him. Or even, if it's really necessary, to charge and help him out. So, that's the initial thoughts, but still nothing comes. Are they all camping? Are they all hiding? They're playing very, very defensively. So, if nobody comes, then what will we do? They're not coming. So we're going to head to a new place. And that means all the heavies, except for Wasp himself, are going to the city. They might rush there. Wasp is going to make a slow push. Going to see if he sees any artillery or any stragglers in the cap zone. We'll just speed it up a little bit right here. Grill spotted and gets taken out by Wasp. So there's one dangerous artillery piece dealt with. T-50 spotted right next to Wasp. And the KV-1S is spotted by the T-50. So the T-50 heads back home. And yes, that is a new artillery sound. I do have a new sound pack installed. I will put the link to the description below. We're just waiting right here. Any F is coming through, any push, and nothing at all. Still waiting, nothing. That is really strange. We should be seeing some kind of push. There's a KV-1S. He's going for a T-50, but the T-50 is going to loop around. And the Hellcats and the VK261H are going to push on the KV-1S. They should be able to deal with him very easily. T-50 is coming forward. He spots us too late, and he was screwed right there. So this is the third one. And, well, he have killed their scout. He just came right to us over here. And when he saw us, it was too late. We killed him immediately. Now, Ding is still on the right side. He's making a slow push. Already killed the Artie and about to kill the Hellcat right there. Now Scout is looping back and forth, going back to our little cluster. He spotted the KV-1S, and well, he is stuck right now. We can see him from there, and in just a moment our cluster of TDs and medium tanks will go to a more attackable position. Well, we will stage a full-out attack. They are still defending very heavily. They have spotted us in the city, so most likely they will be around, well, around this area. That's what we might think. There might be some heavies right there, but the biggest thing was, our biggest concern was that the enemies were in this little dip right here. They're all clustered up. All the artillery right there, because they have a lot of artillery. All clustered up in that little space. That's what we thought. So, our scout is looping through. He's going for a more advanced position over here. Even more right there. And because they are expecting us to come from this side over here, they will look right there. And they will not expect us if we will go right over here. So we need to reposition, and but first we need to kill that KV-1S. He spots us, and we do not want that to happen. When the KV-1S is dead, we can reposition ourselves. So the little cluster of TDs and medium tanks are going forward and take out the KV-1S on the way. And Wasp sees a Hellcat and kills him off right about now. Oh, he does not kill him. Going to sit right there. We are being under attack by artillery, so just head back a little bit. And KV-1S right there. He shoots me, I shoot him, and he bounces on me, and I shoot him on his low plate and do a lot of damage. T-50 is coming forward again. He's trying to get into a more protectable position, right around K6, K7. As pointed out by Wasp himself. Now he's pointing at us at the heavy lines. Yet we should push. Well, we shouldn't push, but we are going to get around. Given us a stealth hit, and all heavies reposition to the hills. Because they are not coming through the valley, because Wasp would have seen them. They're not coming through the city, because the KV-1S should have seen him. And they're not coming through the hills, or our little clusters should have seen them. So we're going to make a big push. We're going to loop all around up this little road and join up with the rest of our forces at K6, K7. Because they might be in a little, cul-de-sac right at J8, J9. I think J9 or K0, right around there. There is a cul-de-sac right there, and it is very shaded with a lot of trees, a lot of bamboo trees. So we're expecting them to sit right there. And the enemy KV-1S kills the T-34. So that's a point for us. There's one less to worry about, and well, that should be easy for us. So this is our attacking force. Full HP on front, heavies on front with full HP first. That means me, then the KV-1S, then the VK, then the M6, then KV-1S, and then the Hellcat. We're going to push over the T50 right there. And we're going to make a very, very big push. So let's see what our tactic was right there. And now we're going for the big push. Ding is still over here at the bridge, looking over the side. And when we make our push, he comes right after us. Because we still think they're right around there. They should be there. But we are not certain. And the enemy KV-1S killed a friendly T-34. So that's always handy. So there's one less enemy to worry about, and that makes us think that they might be getting restless, and might be they are obviously having fun, or they're having quarrels with themselves. So they shouldn't be that organized right at this moment. So oh, I am forgetting someone, Mr. Light Tank. There you are. They should be. Thought I forgot someone. But the T-50 is in a forward position. He looks out if there is nobody coming around for us. And well, he's looking this way, but we're going to push over them with this entire force. I'm going in front. I have the heaviest armor and, well, I have the most health. So I should be in front together with the other KV-1S and the VK. Now, they should be around there, but if they're not here, then we push to their base. Because if they are here, that's the wrong enemy. Those are friendlies. If they are right here, then we can kill them. Because we have already starting on them, right over there. And, well, if you come in full force, then we should pick them apart one by one. If they're not there, and they are around somewhere else, they might be around this area, or even in a more forward position around here. Then we're going to push forward and take them out like that. When we are going to this point, right over here, Ding is always also coming to move up. Because, well, we get them in a pinch then. If they show their fronts to us, then Ding will have an easy time hitting their backsides. Okay, that is the idea. And, well, either way, we should be able to crush them right now. We have all our guys still standing, almost no damage taken, and they already lost some people to their own and some to our gunfire. So let's see how that one turns out. And now it is time to push over them. Just roll forward. We have the necessary manpower. We have the gunpowder to obliterate them. We have only 3 KV-1Ss left. We have 4 with an M6, 1 more Hellcat, and a VK-361H. But we still have a scout and still have a 2 artillery pieces. They're not in the cul-de-sac, they are right there, expecting us to come through the city. Now, a well-trained eye can see right here that our focus fire was very, very off. We should have focused on one person. My thoughts was the first one spotted, the most on the left, and not the easiest target right on the right. So I was going for the one on the left, but as being the one in front, I should have set a target and focus fired on him. Or could have set focus fire on that target, or somebody else should have said something. But we didn't, and our focus fire was all over the place, and therefore we take unnecessary damage. they're able to retaliate, and that shouldn't be, we shouldn't be able to do that. The KV-1S are dealt with. Going forward towards the base. Already is spotted. I'm still reloading, so no need for me to stop. Hellcats and the M6 can deal with them. Now I'm going to help Wasp right there with the Hellcats in the GK. They are trapped in a hammer and anvil position, and we totally crush them. But there is one enemy KV-1S remaining. And because we're all still alive, we're saying, let's go hunting. We do not want to lose anyone. And he's spotted right there. We could cap, but we can also just destroy him. And I'm going for the latter. Thus we have artillery support. He is not safe right there from artillery. The 50 is going to spot him on the high grounds, and I'm going to be right on top of him. Quite literally. Because as you can see right now, I'm going at full speed. As fast as I can on top of this hill. And he's right below me. He has less HP. So when I dive down, I shoot him just to be sure. But even if I bounce or totally miss, which can happen, I should be able to deal with him alone. I should sit on top of him and very easily kill him. So Geronimo, here we go. Shoot him, and I'm tracked, but he's tracked as well. So he's taking damage, I'm taking damage, but he will die first. And we got him. And nobody died, and I got a crush kill. My fat body just killed that guy. And that's a perfect score for our team. We played very well on all of us. Played a very strong tactic. They played very defensively, but we faked them into believing that we were coming first through the valley, then through the city, and ultimately we just rushed them through the hillside. And I did very well indeed. Also because of that little jump at the end, with the crush kill. But that's also just something funny to always do. When you have the tent and when you know you can survive it, you just go for it, man. Just have fun and kill him by crushing and ramming. That's what we all love, and well, I can't blame you. When I get a chance, I will do the same. So, this is the second Analytic Thursday. There's Behemoth. I'm actually loving this. There's lots more to come, not only from my perspective, but from others of the SGTA clan as well. And maybe in the future, some of your replays can be on Analytic Thursday. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. This is Behemoth, signing off.